Hey everyone, welcome back to Belinda's Country Living, and this is where we cook. We do all sorts of things outside, inside. Right now I'm inside because it is 14 degrees here in Indiana. So today we are doing sausage gravy. So I'm going to pin you down if you like the videos. I'm new to the channel. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. That way you'll be notified when other videos come on. I'll be posting. I'm going to try to post at least 2 videos a week. And we'll see how that goes. I am so busy, so I'm hoping I'll post every Tuesdays at least. So again, like, subscribe, and share my videos. So let's get started. I'm going to turn the camera down. We are making sausage gravy, and what I'm using is Tennessee Pride, and it's the mild. I got a pound here, so I'm gonna bend the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we are going to cut this. Go ahead and get this in here. I'm going to take my kitchen shears and just split this open. Tears off a lot easier doing it this way. Then just use your hands. God give you the hands, use them. My hands are clean. The only thing is, I got a little piece of paper right there. Only thing is now I've got to wash my hands, get that grease off. And you want to press down on this. I like my sausage gravy meat pretty thin. Really mash it, chunk it up. Now I do not drain the grease off of this. Also have this little masher here. I picked this up at the dollar store. Yeah, and it does an okay job. Doesn't make as much noise as the spatula does, but I've got a custard pie in the oven. Now I did a video on that. I haven't got it posted yet. But I decided to do some cooking today, being it's 14 degrees outside. Can't do a whole lot out there, so you might as well do it inside. I'll bring you up a little bit closer so you can see what this is looking like. There we go. And if your sausage doesn't give you enough grease for your gravy, you can just add a little bit of, I got some bacon grease. I saved my bacon grease. I use it for green beans, fried potatoes. You can see how fine this is. got some biscuits in the oven. I just use canned biscuits. Where are you all watching from? Like I said before, I am new to YouTube. I am also on Facebook, and that is Belinda's Country Kitchen. And I'm filming from my Galaxy S10e phone. I still haven't got all the bells and whistles out of that yet. Trying to figure out why when I do videos, when I get a phone call coming in, it just literally just shuts me off. And thank goodness I haven't got any calls yet this morning, so my video's doing good. So I got that mashed up. Hope y'all can see this. You want this sausage to get well done. Y'all comment and let me know what you'd like for me to cook, and I'll see what I can do. I'm going to check my oven for my pie. I'm going to have to turn my oven down. My pie crust is, the edges are getting a little dark. I didn't put aluminum foil around the edge of the pie crust, so it's getting a little dark. But that's alright, it's going to be okay. Hope y'all can see this. I also like to put a little butter. Gives it a little more flavoring too in it. Every time I make gravy, I make it a little bit different. Sometimes I add butter, add bacon grease. You want to keep stirring that. You don't want it to get real crispy. And that's looking good. I'm going to add some bacon grease to this because there isn't a lot of grease coming out of that sausage. And we need that grease to make that gravy. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of bacon grease. I don't know what you all do, but I leave my bacon grease out. I know a lot of you put it in the refrigerator, but mine doesn't sit out long because I use it. So You can see now we are ready to add flour. And I'm going to use I'm going to judge this. There's 1 tablespoon. There's 2, 3. Now I'm going to start out 3 tablespoons, and I'll be able to show you once I get this all stirred up if I need to add more. Now you need to cook your flour. If not, then your gravy's going to taste like flour. So you're going to have to stir this around. My skillet here is what I use for gravy and other things. It's about seen its last days, but it's still a good skillet. And I always say, if it works, don't throw it away. Alexa, Alexa, turn off. You gotta love Alexa. She's a timer. She is everything. That was a reminder to turn my oven down. As you can see, I still want this to brown. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit more flour. So I'm going to add another tablespoon of flour. You got to have enough flour to so your gravy will thicken. Because once you add milk to this, and if it's not thick enough, you cannot add flour to that gravy. Because then it's going to taste like flour. Now I like sweet sausage gravy. And so when I get this where I want it, I will add me just a little bit of sugar. Now I'm going to add milk, and I add it little at a time. And do not leave this gravy you got to keep stirring and stirring and mixing well. And yes, sometimes I make a mess. And I've got it up on high. I have a gas stove, so. When it starts to thicken, you want to add a little bit more milk. I know a lot of you out there know how to make gravy, but there's a lot of you out there that doesn't. Now I can feel that this is starting to thicken, so I want to add more milk. You be the judge. You do not want this to stick on the bottom of the pan. Ooh, all that goodness there. That's what makes it good, is that grease. Well, I got biscuits that almost burnt on me. I'm going to butter them biscuits here in a bit. Want to keep stirring that and get my butter. Y'all use what you got. I always just take my brush the top of them biscuits. You know, everybody's oven is different. I can have my oven to 350 degrees. I guess the temperature must not be right on it, but if I don't watch it, things will burn. It is starting to thicken. But my daughter, I have taught her to make gravy, and she just can't do it. Either she can do it or she won't do it. So Mama come in and fix it. Now you can tell, but when you get on the bottom of this skillet, that it is starting to thicken up. And I may have to add some more water or milk. Now if you do run out of milk, hey, you can add water. It's not going to hurt it. I can remember growing up, there was 9 of us kids. You know, times are hard back then. And Mom would make water gravy. I don't know, some people call that sawmill gravy. I don't know where that come from, but Mom always said water gravy. And she would use just, if she had grease, bacon grease or whatever. We didn't have much bacon back then, but you figure feeding 9 kids, my gosh. That $25 worth of groceries back then, you'd come in the house with 4 or 5 big paper brown sacks full of groceries. Now this is thickening up. And remember, gravy will thicken even after you turn this off. Now I'm going to add some more milk, a little bit too thick. But yeah, she made a lot of water gravy. And it's really not too good, but if that's all you have, it'll fill that stomach up. I'm going to turn that down. We're going to put some salt and some pepper. Salt to your tasting. Pepper. I also remember when we didn't have milk. We just had powdered milk. It come in a box. Ooh, us kids hated that stuff. Now, why don't you look at that? Now, I'm going to add just a bit of sugar. Not much, just sprinkle that sugar around there. Give it some flavoring. So, this is how you make sausage gravy. I did turn the burner down. I'm down on 4. And as you can see, this is perfect to spread. Now, you're not going to go to McDonald's or any place to get this. So again, I want to thank all of you for viewing my videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day.